VCW's transportation provided by Jetpack Movers.
Greetings, wrestling purists. Lord Henry's here for Victory Wrestling Showcase, brought to you by Sonic Boom Records and CDs. And after making my way through the jungles of Montserrat, I am now here in fabulous Cuba. Now, when I was following Buddy Boone, turns out he did quite well in his attempts at fighting in Montserrat, but they certainly did not like his attitude. He was a big mouth, and they kicked him out of there pretty fast. In fact, when I mentioned his name, unfortunately, they robbed me and my film crew of all of our equipment and kicked us out, too. I had to find this 1960s 8mm camera to finish the show, but I'm sitting here now on an ancient cannon, which reminds me of big old, big-mouth Mysterion. Now, if we're going to go back to the Toronto Pro Show, he came out with Rob Rage, and they certainly gave a mouthful to the crowd about how fabulous Rage was. Let's go check that out right now, and I'll see if I can get something to eat around here. I'm absolutely starving.
In all of Toronto, and the world's greatest wrestling manager. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mysterion, the Mind Reader. Mysterion, the Mind Reader. Give it up for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Victory Commonwealth Wrestling, the infamous Jay Moore. I have to say that Jay Moore is the voice not only of BCW, but of wrestling, period. If there was a voice, it would be yours. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mysterion, and I am the manager of champions. And as we witnessed just a little while ago, my man, the impossible and unstoppable, Rob Rage, took out over a dozen opponents in this ring here this afternoon and won the trophy. That's right, the Battle Royal champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rob Rage.
All right, well, here we go. Greetings, purists, and some more Rob Rage. Rob Rage has been all over these episodes with the Pro Show here at VCW.
Well, Rob Rage is the Pro Show, Hutch.
You know, I wasn't introducing you because we're going to probably hear from you in this segment here. I don't think I can handle that much Jay Moore.
That trophy symbolizes excellence in the squared circle. That trophy symbolizes the future of professional wrestling. He is your champion. He is who you want to be. He is
not nearly as jacked.
Too sweet to be sour. The incredible Rob Rage, ladies and gentlemen. 26.
See Rob Rage shaking my hand.
A back so large that it can actually support the venue. Come on in here, Rage.
Rage looking absolutely
hot,
jacked. He is looking seriously fit and very vascular, this man.
Right now, ladies
unbelievably
and
powerful.
For the future of professional wrestling. Now, Rage, some people would say that you are undeserving, and there's been some back talk in the back room about how you just took Jaxon Jarvis and threw him right over the top rope, landing right over there on the stage on the other side.
Oh, please, I mean, Mysterion pulled down on the bottom rope. That's the only reason Rage came out with the trophy for the Battle Royal.
Quiet. Tail mustache, little pipsqueak, and I could toss him like a bag of garbage into a dumpster like I just tossed him over the ropes. I don't understand why everybody's getting so hot about it. I just threw about 20 guys over the top ropes. Why? Because they're big tubs of goo. And look at me, I'm nothing but twisted steel.
That's right. And Rage, you know, this is what it's all about. Why don't you show everyone why you're here? You are the Pro Show. I was walking around with you earlier on, and everybody's jaws dropped when we walked around the room, and that is because you are chiseled. Michelangelo right now is rolling knowing that you exist. I gotta tell you something, Ray. What do you want?
All right, here comes Jaxon Jarvis with a bone to pick with Mysterion and Rob Rage, I'm sure, Jay.
Well, why? Because he lost the Battle Royal?
Exactly why. Because he lost it illegally, Mysterion interfering.
Toss you over the top rope, landing on the ring apron.
He's got to be embarrassed.
You know what he did? He tried to attack a manager. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 140-pound manager.
Yeah, and it's too bad he didn't get his hands on him.
Who's never done anything wrong in his entire life. What have you got to say about that?
He's just mad because he's Pillsbury Doughboy and I'm Twisted Steel.
Oh, please, more posing from Rage.
I had a mustache looking like that.
This is the Toronto Pro Super Show.
Give him what for,
You
Jaxon?
don't come in this building and command respect from these people. You earn it.
I earned it.
Every single bodybuilder in this building won their trophies. You cheated. You're
That's
nothing
right.
but a cheater and a coward.
I'm not a cheater. I eat him over the top rope like he was nothing.
Cheater.
You're nothing.
Cheater.
Oh, stop it.
Cheater.
That's
This,
right.
this guy's a whiner and a
That
crybaby.
cheater chant.
Another trophy.
You're what?
Great. Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy.
Oh,
I can't look at him. Look at that mustache. Honestly, I can't look at him.
There is another trophy here today, and I want to wrestle you for it.
Jaxon, you're saying you want to wrestle? You choose to make the decision to get in this ring and wrestle Rage for that trophy over there?
Make it say it again, because I didn't have a straight face for the first time. Make it say it.
All right. We want to hear that again, that you are choosing to wrestle him.
I got a little something for you. This is the Toronto Pro Super Show, and I'm the professional Jaxon Jarvis. This show was made to see me squash a cheater like you.
that's right. Take him down, Jaxon, and you know what? I'll be right here commentating on that match.
This guy's a whiner.
Rage
You are a
versus
whiner.
the professional right now for the Toronto Pro Super Show Championship trophy.
Hold on.
Looks like we're going to have a match here, Jay.
Mysterion's got something to say here.
Match coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jaxon Jarvis is scheduled to take on Jimmy King.
If you can get through that guy, Jimmy King, then I'll give you a shot against Rob Rage in the main event here at the Pro Show for the Pro Show trophy. But only if you get through Jimmy King am I going to allow you a shot at the champion.
Well, obviously that ain't happening. But hey, I'll give you a little preview at the end of the match. We'll do it right now. Tell them what's going to happen.
This is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Rage is going to hold the trophy over his head while all of his adoring fans cheer real loud.
Yes,
Let's hear
yes.
you cheer for Rage.
Give me a break.
The most esteemed trophy in all of the Toronto Pro Super Show is that Battle Royal trophy.
Shut up!
Well, Rage thinks he's going to go home with both trophies again this year, the championship and the Battle Royal championship. And Jaxon Jarvis going to see if he can put a stop to Rage's winning streak here at the Pro Show for the last few years.
It's inevitable. Rage is the champion.
Here we are, folks. Jimmy King in the ring now. Jaxon Jarvis still in the ring from before. And we got a match here going on at the International Toronto Pro Super Show. Is that what it is?
Finally you got
At
it,
the
Hutch.
Toronto
Finally.
Pro Super Show.
Wow. Somebody help this guy out.
And Jaxon Jarvis obviously has got the fans behind him now. Oh, now that he's gone toe-to-toe, face-to-face with Rage and challenged him. If he can get through Jimmy King here, we're going to see that as our main event
Well,
tonight.
listen, Jimmy King right on top of the side headlock, and how arrogant is it of Jaxon Jarvis to overlook Jimmy King for one thing and go after Rage in that trophy? Like, who do you think you are?
Well, this was a scheduled match already.
You know, Jaxon Jarvis' scheduled match, exactly like you're saying, is still overlooking the fact that he's got to go through this scheduled match trying to get to Rage. He screwed everything
that's right,
around
there's
here.
no hair.
I mean, he shouldn't be tag team champions with Rex Hackett. He's diddly-daddling around with that for a year or two now. You know, he shouldn't be anything around here at BCW. In fact, he should be fired.
Oh, well, it looks like if things go well for Jaxon Jarvis, he's going to be the Toronto Super Pro Show champion. Pro Super Show, whatever, give me a break.
You know, Hutch, last year, the reason that he no-showed one of the shows was because he had a SummerSlam party.
Well, I've heard enough of this. If you would recall, last year's Pro Super Show was 2 days, both Saturday and Sunday, and Jaxon Jarvis was scheduled on the first day, was there all day long wrestling, and was very clear that he was not going to be there the second day, and you've been making a big deal out of this ever since. It's ridiculous. And here we go, Jaxon Jarvis getting the crowd here at the Pro Show into it. We got ourselves one heck of a match going on here. Oh, into the bread basket with a knee.
I love that move. Good shot to the jaw.
Big
drops
forearm.
an elbow on him.
Jimmy King firmly in control now, and now choking down on him. Come on, TJ, get him off of there. A little more aggression, ton.
Jarvis went right to the ropes. Looked like he was trying to get out of the ring. I don't think he can handle Jimmy King. I think, again, overlooking Jimmy King here.
Choking him in the corner, and now drilling him with those shoulders, taking the air right out of the professional.
What's it going to be like if he's got to get in there with Rob Rage after this?
Did you see that right hand? That was flush and hard. That was incredible.
I mean, if this guy could luckily get by Jimmy King after this beating.
Nice float over suplex there and a 2 count. Jimmy King has come, and he's looking serious. He's means business today. Already had one loss here against Barricade at the Toronto Pro. Oh, man.
Super Show, come on. Hey, Billy Bradley can do a better job than you, and that's saying a lot.
Already had one loss to Barricade here at the Toronto Pro Super Show, and now taking it to Jaxon Jarvis. Here we go, beating down on the professional one. Back of his head with the... Jeez, the referee has been allowing a little too much. I just think he's a little too... Yeah, exactly. My boy TJ, a little too lenient with his counts, in my opinion. You got to be aggressive. You got to let these guys know that what they're doing is illegal while you're counting.
Listen, this guy's thrown together a referee shirt on, and he should be out flyering the venue, for God's sake.
Oh, please. He is fully qualified to referee and has been doing so for years. And if he gets the surgery that he's looking for very soon, we'll see him in a VCW ring competing perhaps against one of these two guys.
Say that, did you?
I know that is what this young man hopes for his future. I'm going to support him any way I can. Oh, wow.
Oh,
and Jaxon Jarvis' support crumbled right underneath him. His legs turned to jelly after that.
Everybody needs a dream, Hutch. Everybody needs a dream.
That was incredible.
King going up. Dropping. Oh, shades of the $1 Million Man from the second rope there.
Shades of the original King there, Jerry Lawler. Jimmy King trying to probably emulate his idol and did come out with what he was looking for. And a slip behind on the slam. Jaxon Jarvis taking him to the ropes. Could be a Jimmy Gaff style roll up. Here we go, Arcana roll. And it's a win. I can't believe it.
Just barely got it.
Good stuff. And the fans are into it. Jaxon Jarvis into it.
Well, I'm going to have to say that's an upset there as far as I'm concerned, Hutch. I mean, Jimmy King had the better of that match all match.
That is not an upset. Jaxon Jarvis, just like we heard you say there in the footage, Jaxon Jarvis is a VCW Tag Team Champion. That's a 2-time champion, by the way, and he's well-deserved in this victory today over Jimmy King.
Well, luck's going to run out because he's got Rob Rage next.
That's true. This victory here secures him a win, secures him a match in the main event here tonight on Victory Wrestling Showcase. And we'll be back right after these messages, and we'll see that match in its entirety.
Hey wrestling fans, BCW is going on tour. That's right, BCW is heading to Yuck Yucks at 235 Bailey Street in Ajax, Ontario, where #1 contender Nick Watts will challenge the openweight champion, the Kung Fu Canuck, Christopher Bishop. Then we return home to Toronto's Lee's Palace at 529 Bloor Street West on Sunday, September 13th. Tickets available at eventbrite.com or at the door. BCW Wrestling Action, fun for the whole family.
Greetings, wrestling purists. Lord Henry's here with my friend the Peacock here, which reminds me of Mysterion, who we just saw in the ring. But of course, Jaxon Jarvis with a bone to pick against Mysterion and of course, Rob Rage. We're going to go to the ring right now and check out Jaxon Jarvis trying to get some revenge, and we'll see if he can come out with the Pro Show Championship in his hand, finally wrestling it away from Rage, who's had it for a couple of years now. Look at these guys. Aren't they cute?
Introducing first, his manager, the greatest entertainer of all in Toronto, the Mysterion, the Mind Reader.
Oh, man.
And introducing his client, already the Toronto Pro Super Show Battle Royal winner, this is Rob Rage.
All right, well, here we go with our main event here at the Toronto Pro Super Show. And the Battle Royal champion, Rob Rage, here coming to the ring looking as impressive as ever. I'm glad you're not saying anything, Jay. Got enough of you in the ring with the mic. Gonna have to hear you all day long here beside me.
I'm speechless. Every time Rage comes, look at the size of this guy.
Yes, he is quite impressive, but his opponent here, quite impressive as well. Just had a victory over Jimmy King, and we're going to see him in the ring right now. It's the professional Jaxon Jarvis. Let's see if you give him any kind of a good intro.
And his opponent. Let's give it up for CBC's Murdoch Mysteries, the professional Jaxon Jarvis.
Oh, there we go. Isn't that nice?
Yes. The great Sylvie Silver. And Jay Moore, what a team we make.
1 fall, 10
minutes. The champion, Rob Rage, the Battle Royal champion.
As well, Rob Rage. Hoping to walk out here with both of the trophies, 2 identical trophies, both representing 2 championships here, the yearly Battle Royal champion and the overall heavyweight champion of the Pro Show. And Rob Rage has dominated the scene lately with both of those trophies, looks to do it again.
And the history of the Pro Show heavyweight championship held last year by the great Primo Scordino, champion here at the Toronto Pro Show Super Show.
Chips and doing nothing. That is a man's man. That is an individual. Look at those biceps. Those biceps are pythons.
They're too big to be pythons, brother.
Here we go, Mysterion right in the camera there. Somebody should shut this guy up permanently.
Cameras are all over him at all times. He's a movie star, you know.
He certainly has told me enough times, but I haven't seen any movies with Mysterion in them yet.
Really? He invited me down to his personal cinema down at the house. You haven't been anywhere, Hutch.
I have been onto Mysterion's estate, and I certainly haven't seen all of it. His estate is massive.
You haven't been into the cinema on the east side?
I've been into a couple of his museums. I've been out in his graveyard. I've been out back. I've been on some of, he has a huge acreage. I've been in more than one of the buildings and fuselages on the property itself, but I have yet to see this mythical studio or cinema that he has. But I believe that he has it. From what I hear, it's quite large.
From what I hear, you won't be welcome back after you were caught by security flicking a cigarette out on the lawn. I can't believe you.
Please, what a bunch of nonsense. And here we go with the main event here. Jaxon Jarvis taking on Rob Rage. And hopefully, finally, somebody's going to shut these 2 guys up. And it's going to be the professional one half of the VCW Tag Team Champions.
Not at the Pro Show. The Pro Show is all about Rob Rage.
Well,
everybody knows Rob Rage here. The media that came after he won that trophy, he was at the media corner there for at least a good couple hours.
Well, so far it has been all about Rob Rage here at the Pro Show. He has pretty much been dominating absolutely every single one of the events here. He's been on every single episode we put together so far.
Oh, unbelievable.
And down goes Jaxon Jarvis to the power of Rob Rage.
A lot of people asking about this shirt I wear at the Pro Show. What that's all about. It's a sponsor from Rob Rage and Milwaukee Iron. Put that over here on commentary.
All right, well, Milwaukee Iron, the sponsor of Rob Rage, and it looks like Rob Rage certainly is into sponsoring himself. All he does is talk about himself and his biceps and how fabulous he is. Jaxon Jarvis here to get down to business. And a very matured Jaxon Jarvis. He has certainly matured as an athlete here at VCW over the last 2 years. And I definitely think he has a chance of beating Rob Rage here at the main event.
And not once have you put over his newest championship, being the Supernova, a Superstars.
Oh, you mean his newest moniker?
Yeah, baby.
Yes, well, Rage certainly has a whole bunch of them, too sweet to be sour. Rage on the stage and the front page and all of this garbage all the time. This guy never shuts up.
By the way, Hutch, new Supernova Superstars t-shirts available at the gimmick table. $20 a piece. You can get them in red, you can get them in yellow, they all kinds of different colors.
And I mean, just like Rage has all different kind of colors he comes to the ring in. But I've seen him wear yellow before, and that's the most apropos color. This guy's certainly full of bravado.
How dare you talk about a champion like that?
Deep down inside, he's a coward. If the going gets tough, he's with Mysterion for a reason, because they're tough. They get out of here.
The only color on Rob Rage is gold.
Wow, allowing Jaxon Jarvis to build up some steam there and still nothing.
You know, Jaxon Jarvis, a big fan of using those shoulder tackles, and he had nothing on Rob Rage.
Well, this is the same technique that CL Volino used, and all it did was wear out Volino, and then Rage put the boots to him.
And Jarvis even looking lost as to what to do. Oh, smartened up a little bit there.
Oh.
Boot right to the face.
Well, that wasn't very smart by Rob Rage. Certainly broadcasted what he was planning to do there well ahead of time. Jaxon missing, no float over, no nothing. And Rage, there you go, showing the smarts.
Oh, it gets caught by the big man. Knocked into the corner hard.
Well, Rage isn't going to do two stupid things in a row. Like I was saying earlier, people call him a musclehead, but deep down inside, I was saying he was a coward.
Picking him up by the mustache.
But he's also deep down inside an extremely smart athlete and a very smart wrestler.
And he's also a champion.
Yes, he's also destroying Jaxon Jarvis right now. My God. Come on, Maxwell. Yeah, that's right. Looked like Rage was going to go for a low blow, but the referee had his eyes right on it.
Big double axe handle, and star of Murdoch Mysteries is in big, big trouble here.
That's right, played Handsome Randolph on CBC's Murdoch Mysteries, but right now, there's nothing handsome. I was going to say, taking knees and double axe handles to the back and certainly taking a beating from Rob Rage.
Sent into the corner really hard there, and Jarvis has nothing left. He has nothing left. I mean, everybody wants a shot at those Pro Show championships, those trophies that come in year after year after year, but it would look good probably on Jarvis's mantle, but I don't think it's going to happen this year.
Oh, wow, come on, ripping at the face.
Just twisting his head right off.
Neck. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't pop right off. Rob Rage, like I said earlier, he's been in a foul mood all day. Just because he came out with the victory in the Battle Royal doesn't mean that mood has changed.
Oh, Rage would take that head off and kick it right across the stadium here.
Well, that's probably one of the only things that'll make him happy. That and talking about himself and flexing his biceps. The only time I see this guy smiling.
Well, listen, he's been bothered all day since walking into the venue. Media's been all over him. Women's been all over him. I mean, Pages of Magazine, Fitness Inside Magazine, everybody.
Well, Jaxon Jarvis, used to that. No, I'm definitely not. Jaxon Jarvis all over him. Clawing up the chest of Rage, but just gets beat down some more. Totally disoriented. Oh, wow. Big suplex to the center of the ring. And that's only going to increase the disorientation of the professional, who's not doing too well here in the match he asked for, challenging Rob Rage and getting what he asked for here in the main event on Victory Wrestling Showcase from the Toronto Pro Show. Big submission move here. We've seen Rage come out with a victory in the past with this full Nelson, and it could be over for the professional. Seriously fading here.
Look, he's just cinching it in on Jarvis. Jarvis has got nowhere to go. He can't even muscle out of this. He's got nothing left in him. He's trying to get to the ropes, but Rage pulls him back in the center of the ring.
Maxwell's yet to check the hands. Obviously, he still hasn't. His eyes are going to glaze over soon, and then we're going to see the referee.
Jarvis is starting to drop. He's starting to drop.
Here we go. It's probably going to be over here for the professional, completely worn down Battle Royal, Jimmy King, all of this today, and now finally Rob Rage. Oh! I got to tell you, I'm surprised there.
Trying to fight back, but I don't know that he can get out of it. Trying to get out of it now. Oh!
3 times the charm, 3rd time's the charm, and Jaxon Jarvis now pummeling away on Rage. Big suplex, big clothesline, and one of the first clotheslines I've seen today actually take any effect.
Oh, beautiful drop kick by Jarvis. And that's going to take Rage down.
Jaxon Jarvis getting the fans here at the Pro Show behind him.
And look at them go. Oh, whoa, picking him up, I don't know. Got to be somewhat of a mistake there. He may have got the body slam on, but I think it hurt Jarvis more than what it
looks
probably
like
did Rage.
His back gave out. Fell to his knees there in pain as he delivered the body slam.
Well, why would you try to body slam the biggest man in VCW, Rob Rage, after you just been beat to death?
Well, let me tell you, Jaxon Jarvis knows exactly what he's doing, and he's trying to beat down the big man. Oh, no! And it looks like Mysterion knows what he's doing, too. Grabs Jaxon Jarvis out of nowhere.
Oh, no, Mysterion.
Takes a big fist to the face, and a schoolboy roll up here. 1,
No, come on, get out of it.
There we go!
No.
finally somebody shut these guys up. Jaxon Jarvis, the new Pro Show champion.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is a
The
joke.
winner
You're
of
telling
the
me that
match
Jarvis is you're going to be the
and
Pro
the
Show?
new
No.
Well, now you can throw the word super in there. The Toronto
Heavyweight
Pro
champion.
Super Show champion and the
A
super word for the
professional.
super champion. Jaxon Jarvis finally
Jaxon
finally a deserving champion here in the Pro Show.
Rob Rage loses in front of his best friend Randy Couture here at the Toronto Pro Super Show. I can't believe it.
Best friend, please. And Rob Rage looks like he's in a rage. He can't believe what happened.
I can't believe what happened.
Well, this is 2 lost championships, lost chances in a row. Lost against
Jaxon
Christopher Bishop,
Jarvis!
lost here against Jaxon Jarvis.
professional
He has been
Jaxon
dominant at the Pro
Jarvis,
Show.
your
What a great
new
way to kick
Toronto
it
Pro
off.
Show heavyweight wrestling
Toronto Pro
champion.
Super Show and the Pro standing for professional.
A great way to put an exclamation point on this day.
I'm in shock. Soulmate Ricky Johnson raising the arm.
Of the new champion here at the Pro Show, Jaxon Jarvis.
Sylvie Silver awarding the trophy, and I can't believe it. Uh-oh.
This is fabulous, and it looks like Rage is gonna end. There we go, Jaxon keeping him out of the ring. And we'll see you next time in this ring, right here on Victory Wrestling Showcase from the Toronto International Pro Show.